they cut my live out, man, and I can't even resume it. It just automatically closes it, right? But I'm gonna go ahead and end off right here in a little bit. You know, I'm gonna keep going for a couple more minutes, right? But like I was saying, right? You know, like they team falls, right? They're over here saying that they're gonna release them, right? And they keep stalling and stalling, right? Government shutdown, all this, all that, and come to find out that these pages are actually blacked out. So what's the point of releasing the file if they're just gonna go ahead and censor them, right? There's no point, man. All the these are being searched out, man. This is Psalms 49 and 11. I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here, man, because this thing cutting off. This is Psalms 49, verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places generations. They call their lands after their own names. Nevertheless, man being in honor abideth not. He is like the beast that perish, right? So that was a point right there. That's the thought of these Edomites, man, that they're really gonna continue forever, right? Shalom to the brother Mayakala, Yahweh Bashim Yahshai Brakatam, Shalom Malak. Right? That's the spirit of these Edomites, man. They really think that this could continue, man. Like they're lucky to see even 5 more years in this place, right? Realistically, I don't see this place going for more than like 2-3 years, you know, fully soon, man, because I'm tired of this place, man, right? But that's what these Edomites think, man, that they're gonna continue forever. That Trump's gonna make America great. They're gonna go invade or free, like they say, Venezuela and get that oil money, man. This is Sirach 25 verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy, right? So that's ultimately what we want to be able to see, man. That we see the fall of Esau Edom, man. That's all we gotta continue enduring, man. If I got anything on an X feed. Right, this is crazy, right? 2003 median salary, right? 42,000. 2023 median salary, 54,000, right? 27% increase, right? But in 2003, the median home price was 182, which is below 200, and in 2023 it was 454,000, right? 148% increase, right? That's the inflation that we see currently. Who knows this year, 2025, if it comes out. Right, just in total, U.S. credit card debt reaches 1.233 trillion in third quarter of 2020 highest amounts since tracking began. So more and more people are pulling out loans just to be able to survive, man. These people have 3, 4, 5 credit cards just to be able to live. That's the place that we live in. Right, the U.S. housing market is going to face a price correction worse than 2008, according to House Analyst Wright, which expects home prices to drop in half as soon as next year. So they're comparing it to 2008, the collapse, the collapse of 2008. Right, nearly half of Gen Z workers are projected to maintain their current standard of living in retirement, slightly ahead of the 40 projected for baby boomers, right? So Gen Z is basically fucked. That's what they're basically saying. You know, they can't even afford homes. They got to still live with their parents wherever. You know, who knows when they're going to get home. Hey, now Trump wants to implement that 50-year mortgage, so nobody's going to own a home. What did Klaus Schwab say? You shall own nothing and be happy. That's basically what they're trying to do. Right, Amazon layoffs hit nearly 2,000 engineers, right? And that's engineers. Those are people you wouldn't even expect to be able to lose their jobs, right? That's a high-skilled, educated job, but even they're get off. companies have announced more than 1.1 million layoffs so far this year, a 44% increase from the total of layoffs last year. Right? American household owes $10,000 in credit card debt, $58,000 in student loan debt, and $241,000 in mortgage debt, and $22,000 in auto loans. Shalom to the brother, let's go home 144. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Brakatam. Shalom Malak. Right, 20% of people who lost pay, lost a job, or hours cut due to the economy have turned to gig platforms to make up the difference. Hey, you got like engineers, doctors, doing DoorDash on the side just to be able to food, man. That's crazy. Right, 95% of employees said their pay no longer covers the cost of living. So that's basically everybody. Everybody knows that they're getting screwed here in Babylon. The labor market is struggling to generate enough jobs out of work amid economic uncertainty. They're like, man, these jobs, they can't even keep up with the amount of people that are unemployed, man. More and more people are getting unemployed, and more jobs are being cut. So it's leaving people out. Right, 29% of workers describe themselves as just getting by or finding it difficult to get by financially. Yeah, but that's basically it for the Twitter feed. You know, shalom to the brother Yawetasa Yahweh Bashim Yahshamalak. I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here through the spirit. Right, this is the third live. I had to go back up. It just keeps getting cut out. It was a quick little. Brothers can watch the other two parts if hopefully they upload. Because Esau is messing with my live stream. Right, but I'm gonna go ahead and end off there through the spirit. I hope it was edifying, exhorting, and comforting. And I'm gonna go ahead and face the east. All praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh and Barakatah Yahweh Shai. And also to the next time, Malachiam Shalom.